What's up? I just watched that old Bud Light commercial. Remember those, the Bud ones? What's that?
Isn't that from Scream?
No.
No, it's not?
No, Scream took it from Budweiser. It was a Bud commercial.
Oh, really?
Super Bowl a long time ago.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, my friends, one of my buddies sent it to me in a text message on our group text this morning. It was kind of funny to see it. You got it up on the thing. Why don't you put it up? Pull it up. By the way, hey, this is FknBucky. I spell it, you say it. I got my executive producer, Hayden, next door to me here. He's not really an executive or a producer. I'm going to talk about some awesome, funny, wise topics. And Hayden will interrupt about once every 3 minutes and say something stupid. So that's the plan for today. We got some awesome topics, actually, and a lot of stuff that we want to get into. That's it. This is a commercial.
Hello? Hey, who? What's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you?
Like
Nothing.
Instant.
Watching the game, having a bud. True. What's up? Yo, who's that? Yo, pick up the phone. Hello? What's that? What's up? Yo, where's Dookie? Yo, Dookie! Yo. What's up? What's that? Hold on. Hello? So what's up, B?
I mean, come on, man. That's a classic.
That was ahead of its time.
Instant classic, man. And Budweiser used to be right on top of it, man, with the frogs. I mean, the frogs were genius. Absolute genius. And the what's up? I mean, that'll be forever ingrained. I mean, it's such a 90s thing, and when I was young, but it was perfect. And it was true. There it is. There's the Budweiser frog. See that little shit right there? The middle screen pictures.
Where?
To the right. Pictures, motherfucker.
Right here?
Frog.
What frog?
Down, right. Right. You're on it. Right above Theo Vaughn.
Oh.
The frog. See it?
Yeah.
Frog. Click the frog.
So when you were snowboarding in Colorado, were you drinking Budweiser mainly, or were you just whatever you could get?
No. We didn't drink swag beer. We drank good beer. Newcastle. Sammy Smith's no running out. Heineken.
Oh, okay.
Only swag beer we drank was probably TBR because it was cheap. But that was random. I never, always microbreweries.
Was it hard to snowboard drunk?
No. I didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't?
No. No, I mean, drinking, obviously part of it, hanging out. So resort land, lifestyle. And I smoked weed every day, dude, all day. So it wasn't different if I smoked weed snowboarding or smoked weed before I went to work. Like I smoked weed,
right.
Always.
Yeah.
Does that make you happy, you little giggle monster? He used to smoke weed. Everybody used to smoke weed.
I was just wondering if it
Nobody
affected
cares.
the way you snowboarded.
No, it doesn't. When I worked at the snowboard shop, though, my employees would get weed and give it to me to smoke. Because when I wasn't stoned, I was on their ass all the time. It's like, what is this? Why is this fucking dirty? Like, what are you doing standing around? Like, what's wrong with you? And then they'd be like, somebody get Bucky some weed, man. I'd come back up and I'm like, hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
Well, I can't stand laziness, dude. I can't. Like, I don't like it ever. Like that. It just irritates the shit out of me. I hate lazy kids. I hate when I go places and there's kids running around and there's full trash can. Like, man, make your kid pull a fucking trash can out and clean it up. You shouldn't even have to tell them. Like, just do it. It's annoying. It was good, man. The hill was fun. I miss it. I love snowboarding a lot. It's probably the real true love of my life. I've known a lot of girls. I don't know if I've loved any of them as much as I love snowboarding. That's just truth. But it was fun, man. A lot of experiences. I think most people should, at some point in their life, when they're young, just take a year off, man. Go work at the ski mountain. Go do something that you truly enjoy, you know? Go live in Hawaii and surf for a year. Like, people are always, oh, when I retire, I'm going to travel. Why? Why wait until you're old, you know? And the highlight of your day is the early bird special, a $5 steak at fucking Chili's.
Yeah.
Go out and experience the world a little bit when you're young, man. And I was very thankful that I did that. It wasn't easy to make that decision to just leave small town Iowa, where you know everyone knows you, and venture out and go live in the mountains and crash on somebody's couch for a few weeks until you make friends. Like, it was crazy, but best decision I ever made for my own life. You know, I wanted to. I always envisioned my life, because I always read. I read a lot of books growing up, biographies, as many as I could. I read about so many different people. I was infatuated with Native Americans all day long. Cochise, Crazy Horse, Red Cloud. I mean, these fantastic characters and people in the world. And to listen to their stories and read from them. What's cool is when you read biographies, you learn a lot. You know, if you have to wait and learn everything by your own mistakes, there's just not enough time in life. But the cool part is there's a cheat code, just like on your video game, right? You have a cheat code to make you stronger than you should be in level 2, right? That's what reading is. Reading is a cheat code to being successful in life. And that's what people don't get, man. Nobody reads anymore. They used to. But it truly is. Reading is a cheat code. I really like that. Write that down. I would if I had a pen. Hayden stole it. Give me a pen. It's important. Put a little spring in your step, dude. You know, you gotta walk so slow. Reading is a cheat code to life. It's so true. It's so true. It's awesome. I love it. So the whole thing that brought us around to the books in the beginning is that I would read all these books and all these people's stories, and I just remember thinking I wanted my book to be an awesome story, like a page turner, if you would. And the only way to do that was to get out and do experiences and get out of my comfort zone and do some crazy shit, because that's how you grow as a human. That's how you get good stories to tell, you know? I get told a lot that I'm a good storyteller, and I have a lot of crazy stories. And it's true. I am, and I have. But it wasn't by accident. It's not like it just happened. I made conscious decisions to go and do things so that I would have that experience and be able to just have that memory, creating it. What's the last book you read, Hayden?
Atomic Habits.
What?
Atomic Habits.
What is that?
It's a book.
I'm glad we got that settled. What's the book about?
Stoicism.
That's it? That's all you got out of the whole book? Did you read more than the back page?
Were you always a big reader, even in your childhood? You just always liked reading?
Huge reading.
Yeah.
Yep. Always. Yep. You don't have to read hard, boring topics all the time. I mean, there's lots of stuff out there that I can do. But I mean, when I was a kid, I used to, the Hardy Boys. Amazing. I loved it. I loved reading them. I was probably in 4th, 5th grade, something like that. But I would take those books home. They were like 110 pages. And I'd read them in a night. So I would go home. I'd have a brand new book. I'd open it and read for 3-4 hours, and I'd be done. And then I would go back and I would get another one. I read through all of those books. And this is just still before even junior high, because this is all happening when I was still in Wisconsin. And I read through all the Hardy Boy books, and then everything else that I could find that I knew about. And I never forget this. I think I've written blogs about it too. But the librarian that was there was very much involved, because we talked to her every day. And there's hundreds of these Hardy Boy books. Hundreds. But she gave me a different book to read. And it was the book was A Day No Pigs Would Die. And that was the first real novel that I've ever read. and it stuck with me for life. When I was in first grade, I was in the slow reader group, and I didn't like being in that group at all. So summer break in between first and second grade, I taught myself to read. I would sit at home and I would read everything I could find in the house. And then when I went into the second grade, I told my teacher that I didn't have to be in the slow reading group anymore because I was better.
Yeah.
It was true.
Yeah.
I was. And I never stopped. Yeah, I didn't read as much as I should have in high school, but I read enough. Like, I mean, our American history or history book, I would just read the damn thing because it interested me. History on a whole, so interesting. And we were talking about your other book about leaving bed and not wanting to. It's funny because I read a thing. There's a book. It's called Zen Flesh, Zen Bones, and another guy that was in a wheelchair when I first got hurt gave me a copy of that book, and it's unreal.
Yeah,
and it's just a bunch of parables from Asian culture, but one of the things in there that I read, and it stuck with me all these years, was 22 years later, is it said, leave your bed in the morning like you'd leave a pair of old shoes. So if you had like old pair of shoes, right? They're all dirty, they got holes in them,
yeah,
and they're crap. You have no attachment, right? You just see you later, shoes, throw them out. No big deal whatsoever. And that was what he said. He said, leave your bed the same exact way. And it's powerful. Like, truly. Like, when you learn to do that and just not be that snooze button hitter, you know, you get up and you go. And then, you know, we all have had to do that before. We're catching a flight or something where you just got to get your ass up and moving. You know, after about 5 minutes, you're in the zone and you're going, man.
Right.
You know, so you have to just do that. Just leave it like an old pair of shoes. But I would have never known that had I not picked up a book and read it. Which means you wouldn't have known it either, because I didn't read the book and I wasn't able to share it. Reading is power. It's a cheat code to life, and it gives you power. Knowledge is power, and you gain knowledge by reading. It's a simple process, man.
Have you ever thought about writing a book?
I have written a few books, actually.
Really?
I've just never published. They're not that good, but I shouldn't say it that way. There's good parts in there. But yeah, I've got probably 1,000 pages written.
Damn. Are they biographies?
Mostly about my life and experiences, yeah. Yep.
Cool.
So, I mean, that's obviously the plan, right? One day, either I write it or somebody else writes it, but I just want to have an interesting life. I want to do things in a good way. You know, obviously I don't want my book to be like a Charles Manson book. I want it to be a positive thing and people learn from the knowledge that I've been able to gain through my different life experiences. And the knowledge that I gained from other people's, man. Like, again, if you can learn from someone else's mistakes, you're ahead of the game. And there's so many books on everything out there. You want to be successful in real estate? Read a few books. There's people out there that have done it. They've come from rags to riches, and then they wrote the entire story down. But you're too busy to read it. It's mind-blowing to me how stupid of a statement that is. You know? You work a shit job at wherever it is. I don't know, Target, Walmart, fucking some other, in a factory, you know, where you're really trading a portion of your life for a paycheck and you hate your job. Like, and so, but when you get home, you crack a beer and you sit down in front of a TV and you watch reruns of fucking Married with Children or something like that, right? That's not good. You're going to be the same thing 5 years from now, you know? And then you're going to be jealous of somebody else. Yeah, you can buy a lottery ticket and maybe you win a whole bunch of money, but it doesn't matter. You're still the same shit person, but you have more zeros in your bank account. But you haven't improved yourself at all. Success in life is about improving yourself. And once you start to do that, you'll notice things around you start to change for a positive.
Since we were talking about the Kardashians earlier, despite mixed reactions, she was named Man of the Year for 2023 in the GQ magazine.
Where the fuck am I at?
Yeah, it's confusing.
It's not even. I mean, it's stupid. It's just stupid. And you know what? To say it's stupid means you get canceled, right? But it is fucking stupid. Kim Kardashian has a vagina, so she's not a man. So the fact that these idiots out there say that Caitlyn Jenner is the woman of the year, and then they turn around and give Kim Kardashian man of the year.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. And they all try to outdo each other. Like, this is where we're at. You know? We've allowed 5% of the population do this shit out of fear. People are afraid to speak up and be like, this is stupid. You know what? I'm not going to be scared of it. This is FknBucky saying right now, this shit's fucking stupid.
Hell yeah.
Like, enough. You know? Enough. Dude, be you. Just be you. Enjoy your life. Blam. Done. But just leave me the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
You know? And don't expect me to be like, oh, yay. Kim Kardashian's Man of the Year. No. I'm going to look at that and be like, what the F? And you know?
Yeah.
Turn it off. I don't care. Madness. Kim is pretty hot for being like 40, though.
Yeah, she is. She's a smoke show.
Yeah.
The whole family is.
Yeah. Kendall was always my favorite. I shouldn't say it that way. Kendall after 18 became my favorite. Yeah. Maybe even a little older than that. Those girls look young. They had a lot of work done, man. That younger one, Kylie, she don't look shit like she used to.
No.
She had a deformed head and shit. Like one eyeball was higher up than the other one.
Yeah.
She kind of looked like Chunk off of freaking Goonies.
I think her name's Courtney. I like Courtney for some reason. She's not the hottest, but I just...
Oh, she's pretty hot, too.
Oh,
she's married to Travis Barker now.
Yeah.
Oh, tattoos. I don't get the tattoo thing. Not mine.
You think I still have a chance?
No. Never had a chance. I mean, really, truthfully, the only hope I see of you getting laid is bestiality. Go down to the pound, find yourself a nice bitch. I mean, female dog. Bunch of weirdos.
Right. Of course.
No, man. So, I mean, we went a little sideways there, but the overall thing, and that's just the good point in the world is stop thinking in terms of negativity. I'd die for you. Fuck that. Look at someone you care about and say, I'm going to live for you. I'm going to become the best person I can be. I'm going to read the books. I'm going to put the time in. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to work out. I'm not going to get fat and have heart disease. You know? And it may sound rough, but fuck. I don't care. It's true things, you know? You don't get to gain 300 pounds and then make everybody say that you're a 10. Like, it's not true.
Yeah.
You know, be the best person that you can be. Live for someone. Gaining 300 pounds is not living for someone. It's like begging to die early, right? And to be a burden. Especially with the cost of groceries right now. You know? You're doubling the family food budget every month because you're fucking fat. Can't put the Twinkies down. Them Twinkies are good. Did you see I bought a box of them?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
It's fantastic. Just too bad I'm fat, too.
Yeah.
I'm actually so fat that Hayden had to raise my desk up because he didn't want anybody to see my belly. That's a dick move, dude.
I was looking out for you, man.
You're not looking out for me. You're trying to make me feel even fatter. Here, fatty, hide yourself. I want to just put a wall up and people can just like listen to my voice and not have to see my fatness. Jerk.
We should start.
Hey, Hayden, call me fat without saying I'm fat.
Fatty Boom Batty.
Oh, wow. You already did it. You raised the... I can't even explain it to you if you don't get it, dude.
Do I look...
Call me fat without saying I'm fat. Fatty Boomer Daddy. One, still calling me fat when you use the word fat, because fat E is the word fatty. Hayden, maybe you should say this. Uncle Bucky, tell me I'm stupid without saying I'm stupid. Rewind 1 minute and re-listen to your dumb ass. Fatty Boomer Daddy. What a numbnut.
You're working on losing weight, though.
Tell my secrets to the world. So leave your bed like you leave a pair of old shoes behind.
Yeah.
And get after it.
Hell yeah.
Enjoy your life. Do something about it. Stop whining that other people aren't doing enough for you. So stupid. You know? And this is the right season. 'Tis the season, man. Better to give than receive, right?
Yep.
Know what people say? It's true, too. You should give. Your time. Your time is the most precious gift that you can give. So, remember that. You can buy your kid a expensive Hummer little car to drive around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But they could give a shit less about that Hummer little car.
I don't know,
because,
man. I love that.
Shut up. So you can give them a little car. But you know what they want? They want to drive that car, but they want you to be there so that they can show you. Daddy, look. Daddy, look. Mommy, look. Right?
True.
If you're not there, the toy sucks.
Yep. It's true.
I mean, you have to understand this stuff. And I'm not a parent, so whatever. Maybe parenting's super hard and I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But I will tell you this. I've been around a lot of kids. I spend a lot of time with my nieces and nephews as I can. And that is exactly it. It's time. The time that you spend with people. So if somehow in your mixed up head you think you can just throw down a $500 gift at a kid and that they're going to love you, it doesn't work like that, man. You know? So spend your time with people that you care about. 'Tis the season. Make the journey.
Make the
Go
journey.
home. Spend, you know.
That should be the episode title for this. For this one. Make the journey.
Well, there's lots of journeys. You know, journey in your physical sense of the word by going and visiting people, so like a literal sense.
Yeah.
And then the journey of making yourself a better person. A journey of A to B.
Right.
Because, you know, even if you know, and again, people need to understand money is not the scorekeeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't get a better score by having more money. It just doesn't work that way. And more money is a byproduct of you becoming a better person, of you reading the books, of you taking the online classes, of you doing the things, you know, staying sober. And when you do those things, more income is going to naturally come to you because you've made yourself worth it. So you have to create that in yourself. You have to become more valuable. And the more valuable you become, the more money you'll end up making.
Mm-hmm.
And the more valuable your time will become to people. Because when you have wisdom, you have real shit to share with people, then you become an asset to them, right? So instead of being a negative influence where let's just drink beer. Let's not, I mean, that shit's easy.
Yeah.
But to be a better person and help those around you grow as a person, that's a big deal. And it's the difference between success and shit life. If you're happy where you are right now, boom, good for you. Nailed it. But, if you don't have a good relationship with your kids, if you don't have a good relationship with your wife, if you don't even have a good relationship with your friends, like these are things you have to change. Be a better friend, be a better husband, be a better father, be a better mom, be a better wife. And when you do those things, you concentrate on making yourself better instead of screaming at everybody else in your life that they need to be better. You don't get anybody to change that way. Nobody's going to change because you bitched at them enough. But they'll change when they see you making changes and positive things happening in your life. That's how I feel about that.